Good day, everyone. We are Group 2 and we will be tackling marketing aspect on feasibility study. I am the first reporter, Andrea Colin Benito. So let's first know the objectives of this report. Next slide, please. Objectives are defining what marketing aspect is, identifying the areas of marketing aspect, and lastly, enumerate the strategies in marketing aspect. Let's define what marketing aspect is. First definition is it is said to be the lifeblood of all the feasibility studies. So the reason why it is called as the lifeblood of all feasibility studies because it is considered the most important area. So, without this aspect, you won't be able to accurately define your project's market area in providing an accurate and effective market study. So, the accuracy of the market study heavily relies on this aspect. The second, another definition of marketing aspect is it determines the factors to be considered in establishing and coming up with the business. So, in this aspect, it makes a big impact on the study because it serves as the basis for the proponents to have a clear picture whether to pursue the business or not. So, just like what I mentioned earlier, it identifies accurate information about your proposed projects. So, these informations will help provide guidance in analyzing your proposed project so it can effectively inform and motivate the proponents. So the last definition of marketing aspect is it describes the market situations. So marketing aspect provides information that will reflect the status of the market in the area of the projected business. It identifies different market areas, includes the description of the product, industry profile, demand and supply situation, and of course the marketing plans or the strategies. Next slide. A feasibility study that identifies potential problems and suggested solution proposed in a business case. So a SWOT analysis should clearly make a recommendation on whether the desired outcomes can be achieved and whether this project should proceed to the next stage. So these are the questions in helping you have a good SWOT analysis. Let's start with strengths. So, how can the company compete with others? When looking at your strengths, you should primarily consider what makes your business special. This could include any unique characteristics of your company that set you apart from the competition. What factors are going or went well? What gives you advantage in the marketplace or over your competitors? Next one is the weaknesses. What can be the loopholes of your product or business? So when looking at weaknesses, think of the overall financial health of the market. What aspects of your business could potentially hold you back? So immediate concerns could be a lack of financing, could be high cost of production, or products are not exactly innovative or unique. Next one is opportunities. What is going on outside the organization to capitalize on? So these factors, opportunities are factors outside your business that could put you in a better position to succeed. Are there any opportunities for growth in your market? This could be growth opportunities within your local market and within a larger market outside your borders. Last one is threats. What are the things going on outside the organization that can negatively impact our business or your business? So threats are opposite of opportunities. So in this portion, you're gonna have to think of the competing threats to your industry. To that end, examples could include competition, stiff competition, definitely, a bad business location, regulations that make it more costly or difficult to do business, or changes in your target consumers that could inhibit your ability to succeed. So, the reason why we use these SWOT analyses is to review your market feasibility. The purpose of this is to protect your company by clearly identifying opportunities and being aware of the threats. So ultimately, you want to focus your attention on securing your company's future. So next reporter.
So the next topic is part of marketing aspect. So we have two aspect. Number one, market analysis, and number two, marketing planning. So under market analysis, we have demand, supply, consolidation. So next slide. Demand analysis involves the estimation of market demand for the outputs of the proposed project. So this is a research conducted that aim at understanding whatever demand for a certain product. Business generally use it to determine whether they can successfully um, enter the market and obtain the expected profit. So next slide. Supply analysis and evaluation of existing supply conditions towards bridging the gap between the level of supply and the level of demand for the proposed project output. So supply analysis is an analysis of existing supply conditions. It is an evaluation for the existing supply of goods and service, which will help to determine if the amount of supply meets the demand for the organization. Next one is the demand and supply consolidation. Determines whether and to what extent there is a market for the project output of goods and services. So demand supply consolidation is the purpose for providing indication of that amount storage determines supply that the project or the proposed project and the surplus, the shortage, and according to the type of demand, source of production, and um, seasonal variation. So next reporter is
Next topic is the four areas of marketing plan. Market segmentation and targeting. Market segmentation is a marketing strategy that involves dividing a broad target market into subsets of consumers who have common needs and priorities, and then designing and implementing strategies to target them. Market segmentation and targeting, other explanation for this topic is through process of identifying a company's potential customers, choosing the customers to pursue, and creating value for the targeted customers. Next one is the market segmentation. Uh, Market segmentation is a marketing term that refers to aggregating prospective buyers into groups or segments with common needs and who respond similarly to a marketing action. We have here the segmentation variables. The geography means the physical location or region. Next is the demographic, uh, quantifiable population characteristics such as age, gender, income, education, family situation. Last is the psychographics, uh, the lifestyle, social or personality characteristic. Uh, Market targeting. Market targeting. Uh, this is a process of selecting the target market from entire market. Target market consists of group or groups of buyers to whom the company wants to satisfy or for whom product is manufactured. prices set, promotion efforts are made, and distribution network is prepared. We have here the target market strategies. Number one is the undifferentiated marketing broad largest market. Next is the differentiated marketing. Separate product or segment for each market segment. And number three is the concentrated marketing. Select one or few sub-markets and designing appropriate marketing plan. And then the next reporter.
Next, we will be tackling marketing mix strategy. Under that, we have 5 P's of marketing mix. First is product. What should be done with the product so that it will be more attractive than the competitors' products? Product in marketing mix as an umbrella term that describes anything a business wants to sell to their customer. Product is the entity that satisfies a customer's need and want. Under that, product can be any of the following entities, such as goods, services, events and experiences, places and properties, organizations, information, and idea. In making a choices in using various products based on their unique properties on factors like product variety, quality, design, features, associated brand name, packaging, sizes, additional services, warranties, and returns. Next is the promotion. What promotional activity should be done in order to complete with the promotions of the current suppliers? The goal of promotion is to communicate to consumers that they need this product and that it is priced appropriately. Promotion encompasses advertising, public relations, and the overall media strategy for introducing a product. Third is the pricing. Pricing is the only revenue generating element in the marketing mix. Pricing is strongly linked to the business model. When we say business model, is a conceptual representation of the company's revenue streams. Any significant change in the price will affect the viability of a particular business model. A well-chosen price should be accomplished three goals. First is achieve the company's financial goals, which is profitability. Second is fit within the realities of the marketplace. Third, support a product's positioning and be consistent with the other variables in the marketing mix. Next is place or the channel of distribution. Distribution is the process of making a product or service available for the consumer or business user who needs it. This can be done directly by the producer or service provider or using indirect channels with distributors or intermediaries. Um, when we say place, if you are going to put up your business, you should be looking for the best location that is accessible to your target consumer. Last is people. People in the marketing mix refers to the anyone directly or indirectly involved in the business. Um, that means anyone involved in selling a product or service, designing it, marketing, managing teams, representing customers, recruiting, and training. So it is critical to the success of your brand and the satisfaction of your customers that everyone who represent the company, they should be polite, professional, knowledgeable, and fully trained. Employees need to be able to solve the problems that customers have solved. As a business, you need to offer training, good working environments, and anything that will be safeguard the contentment of your employees. Next reporter.
Next is marketing organization, a framework for planning and executing decisions in marketing activities. It is a group of marketing people who working together in coordinated manner to achieve predetermined marketing objectives. Marketing organization is thus a mechanism of dividing and then grouping together of various marketing activities and establishing authority and responsibility among marketing personnel to ensure coordinated efforts toward achievement of marketing goals. It is a system of relationship among various marketing functions performed by different marketing personnel in a coordinated manner to achieve marketing objectives. In marketing organization, it requires or need the internal organization. Why? Because it is the structural framework of duties and responsibilities required of personnel in performing various functions within the company, and it is also the blueprints or the mechanism. In the group of marketing people, it needs to consider or establish an effective authority relationship among the selected work person and workplaces in order for the group to work together and effectively. For us to easily understand the marketing organization, it provides the vehicle for marketing decision on product marketing, the physical distribution, promotion, and the prices. In the chart below, we can see or the project manager. What is the importance or role of project managers? They are in charge of projects from initiation to close or making sure that the work gets done efficiently and satisfactorily. Next is the administrative assistant. The administrative assistants, they play an important role in organizing, managing, and keeping an office running. Most administrative assistants are responsible for clerical and organizational, like file organizing, scheduling appointments, assisting other staff, and drafting correspondences or messages. Lastly is the member role. So they are the marketing team who develops and implements strategies to promote brand awareness and drive sales of an organization's products or services. Next reporter.
So next is marketing plan or strategies. Marketing plan or strategies should be done in order to attract customers and even the customers of the competitors. Thus, a marketing plan evaluates the size, health, and the capacity of a specific market to sustain a given development. A marketing plan study's principal goal is to comprehend the market and ascertain whether there is sufficient demand for the business to succeed. It offers a deeper and more comprehensive study than any other kind of market research. So the current business environment is extremely unstable and which has increased the risk associated with running a corporation. And business must outperform the opposition in terms of the value they offer for their customers. In such a market, surviving in challenging and breaking is a similarly challenging task, and failure or participants might result from improper planning. Therefore, it is crucial to think things through before acting in order to assure profitability. An organization might get assistance from market plan for this kind of study. So number one is occupants. So who are the target markets? So understanding who our product or services will appeal to and will ultimately purchase, it is the key component of the success of selling it. And though a marketing or promotion and word of mouth, it is user type and money in determining their first target audience, and then use special promotions like social media campaigns and targeted advertising to further their reach. So next is object. What makes the product attractive to target market? And the majority of startups just lack the initial finding necessary to compete in a large market. Instead, by narrowing its focus, a company can typically avoid direct competitions with market leaders and concentrate on providing excellent service to a new market. Additionally to this, is typical not feasible for the startup to enter a brand new market with an entire regionally product concept. Most of the time, it will be just too expensive to be pioneer in every field. Finding a market that is both big enough for the plant business and is small enough to prevent the attractions of bigger competitors is difficult, at least until the innovative enterprise can get off a successful start. So next is objective. So what is their objectives in buying the product? Status symbol, price, quality, and etc. So putting a price on a good service for a business is known as a pricing. Setting the appropriate prices for your goods requires striking a balance. A cheap price isn't always the best options because the product could sell well yet not make any money. And similar to this, a retailer might experience less sales and price out more frugal clients when a product has a high price, losing a market positions and determine the price to the target market will pay for the goods as well as healthy profit margin as your goal. After all, if you don't have a potential customers, all of your hard work will be for nothing. Take into the account that available cash that your clients have. For instance, some customers might be more cost conscious while purchasing clothes, and while others may be content to pay more for certain goods. What actually distinguish is your company. You should establish a product price plan that embodies your principles if you want to differentiate yourself from your rivals. For instance, the extraordinary high quality mattresses over by Uratex, a direct to consumer's mattress company, a reasonable price. Due to its ability to fill a void in the mattress industry, its pricing strategy has assisted in making it well-known brand. So for the next reporter,
Next is occasion. Occasion-based marketing refers to taking advantage of events, occasions, and holidays to market at the brand to a target market to increase sales. They increase their sales by associating the brand with relevant points of the time. Marketers can also be able to bring top the mind recall and thereby increasing the chance of selling more. Next, outlet. A shop that sells the products of the manufacturers or suppliers that it does business with. For example, databases. Retail outlets such as pharmacies can request customers' contact information at checkout for specific products as a way to help build a consumer database. Next is organization in the family. Families are the key customers for most companies, and appealing to that every ever changing demographic is fundamental part of any company's strategy. To ensure continued success, businesses need to gain the loyalty of families, which is why appealing to all ages, hosting events, and even offering family friendly business opportunities are key parts to marketing to the family demographic.